was that person. Like, I got married in my previous relationship thinking that it was fix things and that, oh, you know, he's going to change because we got married, or he's going to act differently because we got married. That is not true. It's not realistic. And it's not my job to fix those things about the person that I'm married. Because I don't have. Okay. I'm just own it, whatever it is. Anyway, they're just not being. Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying. Wills. I'm just saying. Be what it is.
Following years of rumors, Shaunie O'Neal is finally speaking forward. She has, in fact, formally declared her divorce from Pastor Keon Henderson. Their Angolan wedding was a dream come true, complete with family and friends by their side, beautiful beach views, and heartfelt vows. For Shaunie, it was a fresh start that blended her glamorous way of life with Keon's growth as a revered pastor. They seemed to be the perfect mix, finding harmony between love, religion, and ambition. But since then, things have evolved. So what happened to this seemingly perfect couple? Let's take a step back and resolve this. Every day at 11 o'clock, we talk on the phone or send texts.
Every day, you and I, we can call each other, watch each other at 11 o'clock. We can say that we love each other. So you'll see that I'll say I'm going to do that without them. So I talk to her.
Fans have loved Shaunie O'Neal and Pastor Keon Henderson's courtship since the beginning. Keon's role as a spiritual leader and Shaunie's life as a reality TV star seemed to be a perfect match for their romance. When combined, they created a glamorous yet grounded atmosphere that is rare in today's celebrity world. When they revealed their romance to the public, everyone was talking. Fans praised their ease together despite their wildly different backgrounds. Their connection appeared revitalizing, especially for Shaunie, who had experienced her fair share of highs and lows in the spotlight. Dates, intimate moments, and an unbreakable relationship that made them feel inseparable were among the many insights of their journey that the couple offered. Then came their stunning wedding in May 2022, which took place in Anguilla and looked like it was from a movie. With the gorgeous blue waves and sandy beaches as the backdrop, Shaunie was beaming with happiness as she walked down the aisle in a custom-made gown. The modest yet glamorous gathering was attended by family members, close friends, and a few celebrities. In addition to being a celebration of their love, Shaunie's acceptance of a new life with Keon felt like a fresh start. Hope for fresh starts in life and love was symbolized by their union. Shaunie, a prosperous businesswoman and mother of 5, is proof that it's never too late to find love again. Keon's calm manner made him appear like the perfect match for her affluent lifestyle. Together, they offered many followers, especially those who had experienced heartbreak, hope that love may reappear in unexpected ways. But combining their two worlds wasn't always easy. Shaunie was immersed in the fast-paced, drama-filled reality TV world, whereas Keon was focused on his religion and ministry. It was intriguing to watch their dynamic as they tried to match Shaunie's glamorous existence with Keon's spiritual quest. Together, they proved that it was possible to unite two seemingly different lives, or so it appeared. Behind the glitz and splendor, however, things weren't as perfect as they seemed. Being in the spotlight started to put a lot of pressure on them. Fans were continuously monitoring and analyzing every move, post, and word they published. Their busy schedules, which sometimes kept them apart, naturally caused their relationship to suffer. New signs emerged throughout time. As they started to make less combined public appearances, fans noticed longer gaps between their social media updates about each other, which had previously been a big part of their relationship. The enigmatic posts that followed about transformation and personal growth further fueled the rumors. Rumors of unrest in Paradise began to spread after fans noticed that the tiny gestures that had always defined their relationship were no longer present. Once appearing to be in perfect harmony, Keon and Shaunie now appeared to be drifting apart. The responsibilities of their careers added to the pressure. Shaunie's reality TV world needed his full concentration, while Keon's pastoral duties required him to provide his flock his full attention and emotional support. At times, it seemed like an impossible balancing act. Because they were well known, their struggles were made worse. Any dispute or problem they faced was instantly exacerbated by the outside world. The pressure to maintain the perfect couple's look exacerbated their personal issues.
And he's like, you gotta have Shaunie on the show. You guys were just, he was such a champion of yours. And then at some point he said, something about him one day getting married again. And I thought, he's been very supportive of your dating journey. You've been supportive of his. Was there a conversation of that? And he even said he would attend your wedding or you would attend his if that ever happened.
Yeah, I think we both support each other. Like, I used to tease him and be like, could you please hurry up and get a wife? Then you could stop, randomly FaceTiming me and talk about your day. Like, I'm not, like, get a girlfriend or something. I don't know.
As Shaunie O'Neal approached her milestone 50th birthday, it was clear that she was starting a whole new chapter in her life, one that was focused on self-discovery, personal growth, and truly recognizing her worth. After years of being a successful businesswoman and a loving mother, Shaunie has been juggling a lot because she was raising 5 kids, building her brand with basketball wives, and managing the highs and lows of public relationships. She seldom had time for herself. But this time, things were different. Shaunie started prioritizing her pleasure and independence more than ever before. Her former experiences had taught her the value of setting priorities. As she embraced this new stage of life, it became further clearer to her that turning 50 was more than just a noteworthy occasion. It was an opportunity to reflect and focus on what truly mattered. A significant contributing aspect to her transformation was her widely reported divorce from Shaquille O'Neal. During that period of her life, she encountered many challenges and gained several valuable lessons. Because of all the ups and downs, Shaunie learned the importance of setting boundaries and maintaining self-respect. It was not just about being a wife and mother. It was also about discovering who she was outside of those responsibilities. Those lessons altered her perspective on love and relationships. Shaunie realized that love must be consistent with self-actualization, even when it is beautiful. She started focusing on building a life that would allow her to thrive in all spheres: spiritual, emotional, and professional. This did not imply that she had any less respect for Keon or their relationship, but rather that she was willing to make the tough choices necessary to align her life with her own goals. Shaunie's transformation resonated with many women who saw her as a symbol of strength and perseverance. Her journey was not just about her relationship with Keon, it was also about embracing her own power and boldly moving on to the next phase of her life. Her story showed that no matter where you are in life, it's never too late to put yourself first. However, although coming from a different background, Pastor Keon Henderson led an equally active life. Pastor Keon had a significant influence on his congregation and the community at large. In addition to preaching on Sundays, his responsibilities included mentoring, helping, and being a spiritual rock for those who looked up to him. Keon had a wonderful career, but it also required a lot of attention, which occasionally caused issues in his marriage. Being a spiritual leader comes with challenges, and it can be challenging to sustain strong interpersonal bonds while holding a public role. For someone with Keon's degree of religious dedication, these responsibilities may easily take over. The tension between his private and public lives most likely exacerbated their relationship. In addition to his congregation, he had to look after his marriage to Shaunie. Both roles demanded a significant investment of time, energy, and emotional transparency, resources that were often overextended. As they resolved these issues, both most likely made concessions. Shaunie might have had to adjust to a lifestyle that wasn't necessarily her own in order to fulfill the position of a pastor's wife. Keon may have had some challenging internal conflicts as a result of balancing the pressures of marriage with his spiritual commitments. As might be anticipated from a pious man, Keon has managed their divorce with poise and respect, in spite of these challenges. Even though we don't fully understand his point of view, his public demeanor suggests that he is committed to handling the issue elegantly. His work as a pastor most likely had an impact on his strategy, which puts understanding and conflict resolution above all else. This stage of their journey is undoubtedly tragic, but it also highlights how difficult life and love are. Even though Shaunie and Keon had the best of intentions when they got married, sometimes the stresses of life may cause even the strongest of relationships to fail.
I think it was part of me not wanting to not go through a relationship that might work, and just being that person that did come out of a marriage and divorce that wasn't pretty. I was like, I never want to even put myself in a situation where that could possibly happen again. So I will say in my dating experience that I wasn't ever in a relationship that I looked to be a marriage, because in my mind I was never getting married again. So I probably sabotaged myself, as far as who I was picking and the time, energy I was giving, because I already knew, like, I'm not gonna marry you. I'm not gonna be with you like that. So maybe I had boundaries already.
In addition to becoming widely known, Shaunie and Keon's divorce had an impact on their kids. A large blended family of 8 likely experienced conflicting emotions after witnessing their parents' dramatic change. Shaunie's children, who had already gone through the highs and lows of her first marriage, were probably going through another trying time. Since their mother and stepfather had always been quite close, they might have been curious about how their family dynamic might change after seeing them part ways. Friends and family most likely had their own reactions as well. Shaunie and Keon were seen by many as a couple who blended faith, love, and shared objectives. Given how difficult these decisions may be, their followers most likely supported them both, even if they were taken aback by the split. Fans had a lot to say, of course. Others backed Shaunie because they believed her decision demonstrated her strength and independence. To them, she was showing that she wasn't afraid to put her happiness first, even when she was being observed by the public. Others felt that Shaunie and Keon were a couple that were able to successfully blend their faith with a luxurious lifestyle, which left them unhappy. Social media was buzzing with opinions. According to one commenter, Shaunie is a queen. She knows how valuable she is, therefore she doesn't hesitate to make tough decisions. I'm sorry for them, but I admire Shaunie for prioritizing herself, another person replied. As Shaunie starts this new chapter, her future seems bright. She is more than just a reality TV star. She is an entrepreneur who is always changing. She's still working on Basketball Wives, and she'll likely focus on expanding her company even further. Above all, she is a loving mother, and her children will always come first. This next phase of her life will undoubtedly center on being their rock and supporting them. The divorce presents Keon with a distinct set of opportunities and difficulties. As a preacher, he has devoted his career to assisting individuals in strengthening their faith and navigating difficult situations. In the spotlight, he is currently dealing with a personal problem, but because of this experience, he could be able to share with his congregation his path of resilience and progress. His ministry might find a new purpose when he finds a balance between his public role and personal rehabilitation. This separation may ultimately aid in Keon's and Shaunie's personal development. Even though they are divorcing, the lessons they learned from their marriage will still have an impact on their individual lives. But what are your thoughts on Shaunie's decision to go it alone? Remember to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments area for more updates on your favorite celebrities.